cause I'm a fool for your love.
And he's decided to go with the Lulu.
I'm not a big fan of the Lulu with the Jhin, to be honest, because Lulu does rely on an auto attacker to properly utilize some of her abilities.
Now, I do think that Just for Fun has slightly better scaling, but QVP's team composition seems to be a lot more explosive in laning phase. So if they do live up to the hype, it does look like J4 might be able to get Kennen going and potentially Rise, and then they can move around the map and then use the CC coming out of Lulu and Jhin to just like clean sweep the game. QVP do want to just win all their lanes. It looks like they just want to just hard win all their lanes. This game will hinge. Okay, as Taric stuns the Jhin, but Lulu going aggressive Gust Bust, showing why he's so popular, telling Kalista, no, you cannot go on my Jhin. I will ignite you and shield you.
I'm not a big fan of the Lulu with the Jhin.
They have asserted their lane dominance early on.
But that is a burnt ignite
That
on the
is,
other hand.
yes.
And that is no summoner spells burnt on the side of Just for Fun. So that is a bit suboptimal for yeah, so that is a bit suboptimal for Quiet Vacuum Pumps to be to now be down at Ignite, which is a kill secure.
Like Kalista is having a very good time of getting her Ren stacks up on a minion and then proccing it with another Ren stack on the champion, because that is how a Kalista takes lane dominance, is by getting those Ren stacks as Nautilus hooks the cannon under the turret, getting one turret shot, bringing them quite low. But health low on mana, it doesn't seem like Taric can really keep him alive all that long. The fourth shot really doing a lot of damage as Jhin is going to get more poke damage off. That is getting very low. There is still an exhaust and a heal left. I wonder if Jhin goes for the flash, but it is very risky as the Taric and the Kalista do not want to deal with this lane anymore, as they both decide to back off, lose some minions, lose some experience, but crucially hold on to their life and burst blood is edge on most other teams.
Because they do have that so one thing a lot of people...
Here we go, gank coming out with Sejuani coming in, throwing the ult onto Gust Bust. He's not level 6. Kalista gets the Ren, but Lulu cannot go down as the cannon comes in. Jhin gets the first blood as they absorb the gank. Lulu, living on a sliver of health, is now have ulti, and Jhin has just got his ulti. He gets the kill on the Sejuani with the Comet. Great kill, and he snipes the Nautilus as Kennen Electro rushes him for the kill. A 4-for-0 trade gone south.
And that was so...
It looks like Sejuani and Nautilus are trying to coordinate something. He does get hooked in. The J4 is there to back him up. The Jhin is getting he gets stunned up by the Sejuani, and he does get layered with the CC and does go down, but it looks like they will trade a kill back as Rise rotates up with the Lulu, and then the J4 does not get the knockup, but he is slowing the Sejuani to oblivion, and then QVP do come out ahead that fight.
And that is a Rise who was only got Catalyst Beyond some Tier of the Goddess. So
A Rise does not have damage right now and needs to get these early kills so he can build the Rod of Ages, then build the Archangel Staff. So this is a Rise with 2 kills on his belt and enough gold to buy that Rod of Ages now and start scaling up. It takes him This is absolutely phenomenal. They're moving for tower as well as being able to pressure mid lane. So this is a team that is definitely coordinated. They're showing the macro plays, they're showing their rotations, they're showing their communication, and there's an Ocean Drake.
By the way, things Spica does. Choo-choo. Tickets to the Korean hype train. Would you like one?
They're one.
You go.
They're 1-1 and Ozone did.
Don't I get one for free? Dude, I voted for SKT1, dude.
There
What
you
the
go.
fuck? I have my own.
You got one? Alright.
Ocean Drake in the early stage of the game is arguably the best due to his health.
The double Comet coming out, Jhin opens up, missing the first shot, but it doesn't seem like the Jhin ultimate will do much to a full health tank. He did try to slow him down for someone to capitalize, but it wasn't enough. He also can proc with his Q, and I do like that fact. As a 3-man ult comes out from Orianna, Sejuani follows up the Lulu ult, and then Kennen is trying his best to stave off the dive, and they do end up turning it around. The Kennen ult going up huge there as J4 rotates, and the Jin snipes from downtown. His QVP team can't be stopped. Even with that Orianna 3-man shockwave with a Sejuani follow-up, I thought surely something would happen there. But they all coordinated and they knew what they were doing, and they turned that around, and now they're taking the mid turret after all of that.
And this is a brilliant example of QVP. They got caught hard by the shockwave, by the Sejuani, by the collapse, but it wasn't properly orchestrated. They had no follow-up damage for after that. And then next thing you know, the team just went into overdrive. The Kennen with the stuns, his ultimate. The J4 was then able to dive and secure a kill. The Ryze and the Jin were able to follow up and get the Orianna. They were able to then get the tower and get this Rift Herald.
And now they're taking the Rift Herald.
And that's another tower sitting in their inventory right now. Only got an Abyssal Mask.
And the Sejuani's gone in. Sejuani's got the stun on the Lulu. The tower card has been dropped. They're following up, but it looks like they're just going to take that and disengage. J4 has gone back in. I do not know if this is the right thing. They're 4v3. Oh, when he goes back in, dodges the Orianna ultimate. The Kennens open up with his ultimate, and the Jin is able to pick up the tower, but J4 has gone down. Jin has opened up with his ulti, doing a lot of damage, but is not able to pick up any. He only got 2 shots on his ultimate off. I wonder why he cancelled that early.
I think he just had to, I think he was scared that the Nautilus is coming in. Maybe someone communicated that. PvP boys do have to respect, because the Sejuani plus that Taric engage is very strong. As the Nautilus goes in on the Lulu, stunning her up, she does get her wild growth off, but the Kennen is deep in the enemy lines as a shockwave goes, but Kennen has just done so much damage, stunning up everyone. The Orianna shockwave isn't enough, and they are looking for blood right now as a double kill comes out for Jin. Now 6-1 with Ryze very deep, looking at this Sejuani, but says, I just want enough follow-up and damage to go along with that engage. As the Nautilus goes on the Ryze, but it doesn't look like Ryze will care too much. He might even turn this on the Nautilus, but it looks like the Nautilus ult comes out, the Orianna ults, but Ryze flashes it clutch. He wants to get the Nautilus, and he does trade 1-for-1 as Orianna gets the shot down.
And because the Ryze was able to draw the Orianna just to deal with him, he was able to get the kill into the Nautilus, so that wasn't too bad a deal for him. And then the rest of his team was able to get that tower. That was really good pressure play by QVP to be organized and coordinated to do this. And it looks like they might just be backing, or they could actually make a play for this.
Oh, it looks like Taric is just face checking into death. Oh, Kalista has ulted him right at the nice time, but then Kalista is in firing line, but 3 bullets hit, and then the 4th bullet does not do meaningful damage as Sejuani was there to block, to really dig deep to make something happen to get back into this game, because they are at wit's end. But as the J4 sees an opening, Taric uses his ult to disengage as damage is being negated from the Kennen's ult, but now the ult has finished. Kennen does Zhonya's, and then the last bullet of the Jin finds the Ori on the backside of that. Ultimates are going down, the Ryze is going in, and he is too strong. They are losing damage fast. It is just the tanks alive now. There is no damage there. J4 is going in and taking. This Ryze is a monster being buffed by Gustbust. He is just tanking up, taking shields, and he is there for a triple kill. As the Taric with no mana and no health is going to be hunted down by the Kennen for the 5-0 clean ace.
And
Red bars
Ryze was able to tank so many hits from the tower, from his shielding as part of his kit, from the shielding from the Lulu. He took those tower shots for days. He was able to dive the tower for Sejuani. He was able to finish off their tank members, and they just leave the Jin for dead. That looked like a bug though. It looked like the Jin was actually in that circle when it happened.
I thought, they were going to miss the inhibitor, but luckily that for some reason he wasn't in that. But that must have been calculated by Ouija, because there is a lot of spam in chat saying drug test Ouija, because he must be on some next level shit right now to be able to calculate those minuscule pixels.
Yeah, drug test the Ouija board, guys. Ouija. Oh, what they should do is if someone else in the team can put boards. Ouija board.
Ouija and board. Yeah. Gustbust. Ouija bus.
I don't know about Gustbust.
Ouija bus bot lane.
Ouija bus bot lane.
Or
it looked like
Sejuani's coming in for a Baron steal. This is the last leg, but they are focusing on Sejuani. Sejuani smites and flashes, but can't get it as J4 secures the Baron. J4 is going in cataclysmic on that Nautilus. He is stuck as Rise goes into that Kalista. Nautilus goes down, but that 4-man shockwave coming out from the Orianna, potentially saving the game. There is an ultimate coming out from Taric. The Orianna does get a double kill. That was a massive, but is not enough as the Rise, Jin, and J4 funnel into the base of Just For Fun, and it looks like they are taking the game as the GGs come out.
And this has been a clinic put on by QVP of how to win a game. They have been taking objective after objective, out-rotating, out-team fighting. If they lose something, they gain a mile anyway on parts of the map.
For every mistake they made, they gained something from it, which is making a lot of use of their gameplay.
Would you even class those mistakes as actual mistakes?
Not really. It's because the teamwork that they have is that they've probably planned something.
Clean, keep it fresh. We got this, boys. We got this.
GG to QVP.
Wait, so who would you say was the MVP? This is the question we must
Well,
ask. So,
I think Twitch chat can answer that.
Honestly, I think four people in the team really, everyone in the team stood out. But like, it's hard to say. Like Kennen made some amazing plays. Okay, he made some amazing follow-ups. The J4 had some awesome engages. The Rise did so much work.
Yes.
The Gus Bus even did. But
As well as the Jin.
I think the one that edges it out
Yeah.
is the Jin.
You reckon? Wow.
I reckon just slightly his damage output, his ability to secure those kills, his when he ever was able to get those snares, when he opened up with his ultimate. I think aside from his ultimate, every other part of his play was just absolutely fantastic. He missed a few parts of his ultimate where you think, okay, might have been able to make a bit more impact, but aside from that, everything else of his was so clean. He did so much damage.
He did play quite well. He did absorb a lot of the pressure. But I still do think that Gus Bus was always there to
definitely.
to just. If only we could see the scoreline, but it did seem like Gus Bus did have a lot of impact. He was everywhere. Like he was when Rise was going deep, Gus Bus was there. He was concentrating on that Rise. He was only focusing. Rise is saying he was tanking. He's going deep. He's going in. He wants to do damage. Gus Bus is there to layer the picks, to layer the wild growth, to peel off with the glitter lands. It was just.
Let's see if
Very well played.
Let's see if we can get an interview of the bot lane of QB.
Yeah, maybe we can get the bot lane.
Wait, where are they located?
Yeah, I know where they are. I can go grab
You
them.
can go grab them.
So
I'll
just wait right here, guys, and we will get an interview for sure.
Is that did Oz tell you?
Yeah.
You guys are QVP?
Yeah.
Okay, who's Ouija? Who's Gus Bus?
Sweet, come on over. We have got them here. A bit of confusion. Do you guys both want seats or?
I'm happy to take a seat.
Okay, sweet.
Mate, this is the setup in here.
This is the setup, man. As you can see, we got our food, we got our drinks. Yeah, man.
Big mouse pads.
Also, it's like they're asking, is this the black room? It's like I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Special.
It's a nice room compared to
Oh yeah, it's
downstairs. You got like 30 centimeters in it.
yeah. No, you're just like yeah. Can I play like this
No,
or?
killing it.
Okay, sweet. So this is Gus Bus, yes?
Yeah, that's the one.
And this is Ouija if you want to.
Ouija, get in here, mate.
Get in here.
Stand up there.
Hey, you take this chair if you want, and I'll just like set it up to the side because the chat wants to see you guys.
Oh, do they now?
Yeah, obviously. So this is Ouija. This is Gus Bus. Guys, brilliant performance here by QVP. Was there? Stupid question to ask, but was there ever a point where you guys started to doubt your performance in the game?
Like last game or the whole tournament?
Last game.
No, not at all.
Okay, what about the whole tournament? Like, I noticed you guys were in the losers bracket. So
Yeah, we
how did
were.
that happen?
Do you want me to do? So
I feel like there's a good story here.
Well, let's say
let's just say
let's just say we weren't paying attention during pick and
Our
ban.
top laner pretty much hasn't played the league in about a year.
Oh, no.
So he's versing up against the Urgot and he's like, guys, what does this guy do?
Our top laner's got a pool of probably like 2 or 3 champs that he can play. So
Oh, you probably
Like-
should say that on the stream.
no, that's alright.
No.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Level 6, he just gets like ulted. He's like, guys, I'm dying.
Yeah, and then the pick ban. We don't think the pick ban probably went Yeah, we think we could have done better on the pick game. We had a bit of everything going on in that comp. But let's tell you what.
So I've been led to believe that you guys are a pre-existing team that has played at like tournaments before. Yes.
Yeah.
Mate, QVP is a whole community, which I'm sure you've found out. I'm sure there's many tuning into the screen.
Oh, they were going crazy.
We are a whole community, and we are nothing without our boys. If there's any boys in the chat, shout out to the boys.
Honestly, when we saw this spam in the Twitch chat, we honestly thought like that you guys were like trolling us or something, man. But then it's like, Oz was saying, it's apparently went down to you guys, and he found out that you guys actually you guys didn't even know anything about it. So.
No, we got. I'm very surprised. Pleasure to see. I can see some of the boys in there. I'll give a shout out to my boy Rob. I can definitely see Rob in there. Yeah, Rob. Anyway.
Yeah. So it's honestly like just MVP performances by both of you guys. Like who? We were debating this. Who in your team? Who do you reckon did the best this game?
This game?
Yeah. Well, actually, so far this tournament, because I know Iron Rex absolutely wrecked Limitless with his Rise.
He's probably the most consistent.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Iron Rex is probably the most consistent. Does the most like you can back him in for a good performance every game. That particular game, I think like Cad's made a lot.
Yeah,
our
it
top
was
line
just a lot of errors. Like,
I think
we lost the mental game in the second one. That was it.
Yeah, but the third game, I think it was just a combination of we work well as a unit. I don't think one single person carried us through that. We all shot call, we all do everything. So.
Oh, that's really good. So it's very much that democratic kind of style that a lot of teams have brought on the last few years.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome, guys. So what are your hopes for this tournament? Like, where do you reckon you guys will come?
Well, we just came to have fun, mate. Was the main thing.
Yeah.
See
how far we go.
We've done a few tournaments before. QVP's had a lot of different
iterations.
Yeah. I was going to go for iterations, but I wasn't sure if that was right. A lot of different lineups.
That is the word you think it is.
Yeah. A lot of different lineups. We're a pretty big community, so.
Awesome. It's been brought to my attention that like a lot of people have gone past the betting, and there are a few Smurfs that have gone into like high dive and stuff like that, even though it's a platinum below tournament.
Yeah.
So is there any team that you're really worried about considering that?
Considering we're all X kind of diamonds and diamonds and challenges, doesn't really matter.
No, okay, true. Yeah. Well, that pretty much sums it up, man. Well, is there anything else that you want to say to your boys out there in the Twitch chat watching us right now?
Well, boys, we're going to need all the support we can get. We've lost to this. Wait, is it this team? We lost to the same team we lost to.
We lost to last night.
Yeah, probably. We've lost to this team before, boys.
Which team is it?
Copycat.
We versed them last night.
We versed them.
Just accidentally in queue.
We versed them last night in the fields of justice. Is that what you're saying? In the flex queue.
Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, we've lost to these guys. They did a little bit of shit talking as well, boys. So we're gonna need a little bit of boys back up for this one.
It's getting personal.
Oh yeah, big time. We better beat these guys.
Yeah. Well, I should give you a heads up. We do believe that Trey D. He's been on fire today. Aside from the first game that we streamed.
He was the one that shit talked us as well.
Oh, was he the jungler?
Yeah.
So
he also, I don't know if you've got anything to do with Zen, but you're probably gonna have to buy a new keyboard after work.
Oh, really?
Man, he smashes the shit out of it. But anyway.
Nah, I don't work in Zen. I just like luckily got this just, and I'm like, yes.
It's like he's playing a musical instrument. It's like. Boys would love it.
Oh my god. Well, it's thank you guys for coming up here, honestly, and we definitely look forward to like seeing you guys in the next game. We don't know who will be streaming next, but it's definitely you guys are. Well, you're a Twitch favorite at the moment.
Lovely.
So
that's all you boys.
Yeah. So it's
our maybe the Orbit boys are out there as well.
We forewent the semi-finals, the winners bracket to you guys. So we did not let us down in the slightest. And I honestly, I'm hoping you guys go all the way.
Thanks, bro. We hope we go all the way, and if we don't, it's okay. We had fun, boys. We had fun. That's what we're all about.
No worries. Oh, it was a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for coming up here.
See you later. Cheers to that.
See ya.
Wait, Gus is a Smurf? Is that what it is? Are the QVP boys smurfing? Is that what you're alluding to? Are we going to have to drug test Ouija? The next game should start very soon. I'm pretty sure Quiet Vacuum. So our next game coming up is Team Copycat versus Quiet Vacuum Pumps. Quiet Vacuum Pumps is a very inspirational team and has a lot of support behind them, and very hype. And I feel like we should be drug testing their ADC at some point, Ouija. but I don't know if he'll skip it. But anyway, Quiet Vacuum Pumps have risen to become the tournament favorites, fighting their way from the losers bracket. But on the flip side, they are up against Copycat. And Copycat have been fighting their way through the losers bracket very valiantly. So two teams going up against each other with a very good level of skill for this tournament. And we should be in for a very fantastic game ahead.